Hello, Regs. Welcome back to the regular update.
Welcome back. God, we've missed you.
We have missed you. Taylor, how you doing?
I had like a really big thing happen to me this week.
Monumental?
Pretty monumental.
Let's hear it.
I got a letter in the mail. It was jury duty.
Oh no.
And I didn't open it for like 2 weeks.
How come?
Because I didn't want to subscribe to whatever they were asking me to do. I didn't open it. And then I had gone to a party this week and I had announced to everybody like, hey guys, I got the call, I got the knock on the door. I got summons to jury duty. And everyone was like, well, are you going? I was like, no, I just didn't open the envelope. They're like, Taylor, you have to open the envelope. You could get fined or go to jail.
It felt like everybody there had been on a jury duty or at least have gone through the process. And there was some negging going on.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that they all shared their experience with it because I feel like it inspired you to maybe.
No, yeah, I thought it was like a common thing to hate jury duty.
Yeah, that's a pretty objectively hateable thing.
Everybody at this party was like, oh, sorry, it's just my duty as an American and I think you should go. And I was like, oh God, yeah, no, of course. They were like, wouldn't you want you on the jury if you were in a case? And I was like, honestly, probably not.
I would love to have you.
Really?
Yes, as one of my jurors. Oh my God.
Go on, why?
Well, I just feel like one, you could persuade people.
Thank you.
But you also have a good head on your shoulders. You know the
Thank
difference
you so
between
much.
right and wrong. Well, within reason. You know what's going to happen? Someone in the government's going to listen to this podcast and be like, we are not choosing her for jury duty.
That would be great.
She's a loudmouth. She talks about it on an open platform. This isn't really good. This is not who they're looking for.
Yeah, that's true. Someone at the party was like, honestly, don't worry. You're not going to get picked. And I was a little offended. I was like, what do you mean I'm not going to get picked? They were like, you're way too opinionated.
Yeah,
and I was
you
like,
talk too much.
Yeah, you talk too much. Loved that.
Another fun venture that we started last week. We made our first Gilded Age parody video.
Oh, we're so back.
We're so back.
We're so HBO Reels. We are so back.
It had been a while. Succession was a long time ago, and there hasn't.
I mean, that wasn't our last HBO parody.
I know, but I'm not sure that you and I have really
done the characters like that.
Done an ensemble, multiple character sketch in a very long time, and that's what made the Succession videos so much fun because we were acting as all these different characters in Gilded Age.
The first one we did was Mr. and Mrs. Russell, and that one was so great, so fun.
Great characters.
We got the repost from Morgan Spector, who plays Daddy Railroad.
Railroad.
Yeah, Mr. Russell, which was very cool.
You did a great Carrie Coon impersonation, I will say that.
Thank you so much.
The comments really were giving you your flowers.
Yeah, it's nice because usually James gets all the comments about the impersonations, which is fine. No, it's fine. Listen. I can say where I'm not good and where you're amazing, and you're amazing at impersonations, and I take the back seat, and that's totally fine.
Well, thank you, but I thought your Bertha was fantastic. We did that.
George.
Some people were saying like, yeah, he kind of sounds like him, but he's missing the beard.
Yeah, people started giving you notes.
I can't grow a beard.
No, literally the one time you don't nail it, people are like, here's some notes. I'm like, wow.
Well, it did inspire me to bust out the mustache for the Oscar Van Ryn video.
Yeah, so then we did another one, which was all the Van Ryn family, and that one was super fun. We played a lot of different parts, and your Oscar, you look and sound exact. Give us a little...
If you don't watch the show of Gilded Age, Oscar is a troubled man, and he talks almost as if he's Jimmy Stewart, and it's just this rich voice.
Mama.
There
you go. Yeah, so that was great.
Mama
yeah, and then you were also Clock Twink.
I was Clock Twink, and that is a fun one because it's like this New York accent. And
but he's like a little shyer.
He's like a little shy. You do a pretty good one too. Why don't you try it a little bit?
Sorry, excuse me, Miss Van Ryn. I got something to tell you. I'm kind of fucking rich now. He would never swear.
He would never swear. You have that New York inspiration though. You grew up there, so I feel like you fall into that one quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a cool update. Another update for you. So we went and saw Naked Gun in theaters.
That was actually, I would say that was the biggest thing of our week.
That was the highlight. What an experience. Packed house. Naked Gun, starring Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, who fell in love during the making of that film.
But is that true? Like, I'm obviously seeing it everywhere, but they haven't confirmed it. And like, I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Everyone's like, is this marketing? Are they actually in love? I want them to be in love. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, those two are very charismatic human beings. Mm-hmm. The chemistry on screen was just palpable.
Oh, God.
They were incredible.
Okay.
A lot of steamy scenes. If you've seen it, the snowman scene, that whole thing was incredible.
You thought it was like steamy too?
Oh yeah, very steamy.
Oh, okay. I guess I was watching a different movie.
Threesome with the snowman, pretty hot.
I guess that's as hot as it gets.
Yeah, a little cold too.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
Yeah, no, I will say it was great to finally see a comedy in theaters again.
If you want to see this movie, if you plan on seeing this movie, you have to see it in theaters. It truly was such a fun thing to see in theaters.
And we were talking about that last week about how Happy Gilmore 2 would have been so much better.
Should have been in a theater.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering, and this was a thought that I had after it, was like, is streaming kind of killing that whole blockbuster comedy experience? Because a lot of the comedies that we watch 100%. Now, we watch at home, but it kind of takes away from the humor. It's nothing like being in an audience and just hearing other people react.
Well, there's so many things that I'm like, I don't even know if I would have found that funny, but since everybody else picked up on it, I'm like, oh yes, that is funny. I get it.
So that was fun. So you had no prior knowledge to what Naked Gun was going into that movie, but I had told you, hey, we got to go see this.
Yeah, no, I was kind of low-key scared to go see it because James was like, oh, I really want to take you to see Naked Gun. I'm like, great, let's go see Naked Gun. And then I saw it was Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson, so I was like, yeah, I'll see the movie. And then it wasn't until we were driving into the movie and I turned to James and I was like, hey James, what is Naked Gun, by the way? And he was like, oh, it's one of those movies that really inspired like Austin Powers. And I was like, I fucking hate Austin Powers.
Oh, which is a sin.
I don't hate it. I haven't seen it in so long. I loved it when I was a kid, but like would I sit through Austin Powers? I don't know. It was just such a specific tone.
All right.
And then we sat down at the movies and the first like 5 minutes I look at James, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking hate this movie.
It's a goofy movie, right?
Well, the beginning is like extra goofy.
Yeah, so you looked at me like, what did you get us into?
And then I loved it.
Yeah, you loved it. And it didn't take too long after that. It was just hilarious.
It's incredible how many jokes are jam-packed in this movie. It's like joke, like keep up, you're gonna miss a joke.
Which I think is a very hard thing. It's a fine line to do. It could get very old very fast.
But
if you ask
me.
No, it didn't. It just, it stayed so grounded. Liam Neeson is so grounded.
So I listened to Seth MacFarlane on The Town. Yeah. I listen to podcasts.
Oh, wow, so cultured.
And he produced the movie, and he said one thing that he really fought for was that comedians could not be in this movie. He was like, we needed serious actors saying these stupid lines, and there was some pushback, but he finally got them to agree, and I agree that's what made it so great. The experience that I personally hated, though, that I couldn't get over when I was watching Naked Gun, is the volume was way too low for me.
Oh yeah, that was pissing you off.
That was really pissing me off because when I go to the movie theaters, so my ears are assaulted with sound. Like I want to feel like I'm drowning in this movie.
You want your ears ringing when you leave.
100%. I was like, I could hear the person chewing popcorn next to me, which if you know me, that's not good for me.
Yeah, and you do not get along with that at all.
And I also feel like people would laugh and then they'd quiet their laugh really quickly because the movie was so low, and I felt like people didn't want to miss jokes.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I leaned over to James and I was like, should I go tell someone about the volume? He's like, no, Taylor, just watch.
Just watch. You can hear it. It's fine. Let's relax. So that was pretty funny.
And it was a very nicely paced movie. It was only like an hour and a half.
We love a 90-minute movie.
We love a 90-minute movie here. I mean, not enough of them.
Yeah, shout out to Pete Davidson's
a real short movie. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Good. I would say that I felt like there were a ton of trailers before this one.
Are you not a trailer person?
I don't think I am.
Really?
I respect the game. I get it, but like I think there needs to be a middle ground. Like there were so many trailers to the point where I'm like, well, now the movie actually doesn't start at 7. It starts at 7:45.
So you like 15 minutes worth of trailers,
Give
not
me
30
15 minutes. Give me like really well-crafted 15 minutes of trailers. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a big trailer guy. I like to get there a little early so we can catch all the up and coming attractions.
But here's my problem. I ate all the popcorn before the movie started.
Sure, we ripped through the popcorn.
Because there were way too many trailers.
Speaking of Liam Neeson, have you ever seen Schindler's List?
No.
Because you have never seen it.
No.
Insane. Because I was thinking, you've never seen Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
It took you to the year 2025 to finally watch that.
Correct.
You've never seen Schindler's List.
Yes.
Wow. Well, speaking of list, I have made a list.
Okay, so clearly you had this whole plot. Like,
Of course.
Okay, okay.
I'm coming prepared.
This is called a build up that James is doing right now.
I'm always prepared.
Yes.
Okay. I made a list of movies to see whether or not you've seen them or not.
Okay, great.
Okay. Let me pull out my list.
Oh, you have a physical list.
Like I said, I come prepared.
Okay, yeah. If you're not watching, James just pulled a fucking list out of his hat.
How to prevent a natural receding hairline. Okay, that's the wrong. That's the wrong list. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Schindler's List. Haven't seen it, right?
What? No. Was that like a Naked Gun bit you just tried to do?
A little bit.
Okay.
Threw it in there.
It's making me sweat.
I'm giving you the ick.
Yeah, a little bit.
If I don't give you the ick at least once a day, are we really in love?
I don't know, but I'm still sweating.
Okay. Well, we'll hopefully you dry off here. Schindler's List. Haven't seen. Okay, that's a must watch.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Talk about a moving, sad movie. I mean, that won Best Picture in 1993.
Okay, is this the top 10 list on IMDb?
So I did go to the IMDb list to look at top films.
Okay.
And Shawshank's like top 5.
Isn't
top
Shawshank
10.
1?
It's up there.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact order. But then I went through and I'm like, I'm going to pick like 90s movies.
Oh.
Like iconic 90s movies because I feel like the
no.
90s is the, not technically the golden age of cinema, but for me, it's
Really?
all my favorite movies.
Yeah, I don't really like the 90s.
Okay, next
was
next
born in
movie.
it.
Next movie.
Sure.
Pulp Fiction.
Never seen it. I've seen okay.
Jesus
that's
Christ.
your fault though.
How is it my fault?
Because
that
you're like
you've
the
never
cool,
seen Pulp
you're like
Fiction?
the cool indie boyfriend who's supposed to show me the mainstream like Britney Spears girlfriend Pulp Fiction. And you know what? We sat down to watch it once. What happened? I don't know. Here's what I know
I
about.
saw Pulp Fiction years before we even met.
James used to dress up like the Pulp Fiction guy.
I used to dress up like the Pulp Fiction guy.
Yeah.
I did it once for Halloween.
James
I was
would
Vince.
dress up like
Vincent.
him like weekly.
Weekly, yeah. I used to have long hair, so I could like pull it
No,
off.
but okay, admit it. You used to think you were him.
I used to think that I was. Yes, I used to think that I was Vince.
Did you?
No, you're
Okay.
insane. Okay,
Okay.
next movie on the list.
Okay.
Fight Club.
Don't talk about it. Never seen it.
But you know the line.
Yeah, you don't talk about it.
Oh my god. Okay, so you haven't seen Fight.
Let me guess. They fight and they're in a club.
Yes, that is somewhat a part of the plot
Seen
line. Okay, this is a underhand pitch here for you. Forrest Gump.
Yeah, of course. Chocolates, life.
Thank God. Okay.
I dress like Lieutenant Dan.
You are Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
With legs.
Okay. Canceled.
Green Mile.
No.
I've never seen that one either.
Oh, cool.
I had to put one on the list. That I haven't
James,
seen
you've
either.
never seen Green
Never seen Green
Mile?
Mile.
That's so embarrassing. It
here's-
has so many miles in it.
Oh my God. Here's another one. Braveheart.
No.
Never seen Braveheart.
Don't think I plan on it either.
Oh my God. That's
Is
Mel
that-
Gibson's best movie.
Oh, we don't like Mel Gibson though.
But he makes great movies.
Canceled.
Makes great movies. Okay, this one, Fargo.
Fargo, of
Not the
course.
TV show.
Yes, I've seen Fargo.
Wow.
Based on a true story.
Really?
No.
I've never seen Fargo.
You've never seen Fargo?
I had to add one on the list that I've never seen it.
Oh my guys, cancel the podcast. Cancel jury duty. We're watching Fargo.
We're turning on Fargo.
James, I can't believe you've never seen Fargo. That's so embarrassing.
Speaking of the Coen brothers,
Yeah.
last one on the list, Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I saw it on a plane.
Oh, really?
Or maybe 3/4 of it.
That's a great plane movie.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
What?
Maybe I didn't see all of it. I remember him pissing on a rug.
Someone pisses on a rug.
Yeah, I think I turned it off at that
Oh
point.
my God. I can't believe you turned off the Big Lebowski. That is a great one. Okay, well, we're going
You're
to have
kind
to.
of giving Big Lebowski in this sweater.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I gave him that.
Yeah, this is a great sweater. I appreciate it. So if you're watching, you can see you wore this in one of our videos.
Yeah.
The Nicole Kidman one, making fun of the CEO of Astronomer.
Yeah.
I keep bringing that guy
Old
up
news.
on the fucking pod. Yeah,
Old
it is
news.
old news.
We don't care.
So that's great. So now we have a list of movies that.
Wait, so now are we going to watch them?
Yeah, I think what we should do is we should like ask the regs, like which one should we prioritize? And then
Okay.
we'll watch it. And then we can come back on the pod and get
Talk about
your
it.
opinion on it.
Okay, everybody drop in the comment which one of those movies we should watch first. I think it should be Fargo.
But you've seen Fargo. I'm down though. Like I'm down if that's number
and I
one.
love it. Okay, no. Give us your real opinion. Which one should we watch first? Please don't let it be Braveheart. In today's Girlsplain, the cast of Euphoria, yes, HBO's Euphoria, was seen in Santa Monica at a bar called the Gaslight, which we have been to.
We have been to.
It is a karaoke bar. Did you want to talk more about the bar or no?
It's been years. I've had drunken moments there. Last time I was there, one of my best friends threw up in a trash can.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was that place. Yeah. So they were seen at Santa Monica at the Gaslight, and I just want to talk that Euphoria. This means Euphoria is shooting. It is in production.
Fucking finally.
Finally, they are set to come back. The show is set to come back early 2026, which is a bit far away.
They're all in their like 30s now, aren't they?
Okay, well that brings me to my next point, that the season will feature a significant time jump, taking characters beyond high school into early adulthood. So yeah, they're not going to be high schoolers anymore. They're going to be adults. It's going to be a time jump. And apparently Sam Levinson has described season 3 to be film noir-esque.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what do you think about them taking this time jump?
I'll say one thing. I'm glad they're doing that because I think that addresses the whole outgrowing the high school characters.
Yeah.
It is a little upsetting because season 2 left us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Of Rue owing that
Martha Kelly's character,
yeah,
Lori,
owing her money.
Yeah, $10,000.
Because I thought that the end of season 2 should have ended with her getting like swooped up in a van because but like it was a little bit hopeful, like she was on the right path. I think.
Yeah.
It's been literally years since the end of that.
Truly years.
Season.
Yeah.
So
Martha Kelly's character, Lori. And if you don't remember Lori, she's the one who talked like this. She's, Rue, where's my money?
I love Lori. I hope they bring her back.
I was just going to tell you she is confirmed back. I believe she's upgraded to a series regular.
Okay.
So she's still going to be in it, which is fascinating. And I was told that it's going to be more about like Rue's, journey of sobriety after the fact. And I don't know. I agree. Like it needs a time jump because these people are 32, 35 years old. They're playing all just high schoolers.
Massive celebrities now.
Yeah.
And all A-list actors. And that show just skyrocketed all these people's career.
And I could see Zendaya being like, I don't want to play a 16-year-old anymore. Like I'm a full-blown woman. Like at my age, yeah, it would be weird to play 16 unless Sam Levinson, if you want me to, I will, okay?
She doesn't age though. Like she is one of those actors.
Are you saying I do?
What? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
James,
that at all.
After hearing that was like, yeah, cool. Zendaya doesn't age though.
You don't age either. I think you could play high school
James,
if you needed to. In a pinch. No,
we'll talk about it after the pod, okay?
She's one of those actors though that
Did you just say in a pinch?
In a pinch?
Yeah, okay.
I did.
Going back to Euphoria, my girls playing at the Gaslight at karaoke. They were singing karaoke. Yeah. So I want to play a little game with you as you played this little game with me.
I like games.
I want to ask you as a professional song listener, writer, guitarist, James is a musician if you don't know this. I want to ask you, the Euphoria characters, what song do you think they would sing at karaoke? So I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to name the character and you give me the karaoke song you think they would sing.
Okay.
First, just to warm up, which song do you think I would sing at karaoke?
You? Probably a yacht rock song.
Yeah.
I would say probably Piano Man, Billy Joel.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah.
What would it be?
I don't know. I hate karaoke.
I do too.
Couldn't catch me singing at a karaoke.
I don't understand paying to go in a private room.
Well, no. So there's a difference. The Gaslight, it's a karaoke bar, which I actually like more than the private rooms.
I agree. I think it's a little bit better.
Give me the private room spiel.
Well, just like paying to go into a private room, tiny room, people just get hammered and then they're just singing through these terribly old PA systems. And it's just it gets a little much. It's a little too in your face for me.
Yeah, I think karaoke in general is just very Glee to me. It's giving musical theater person who never actually pursued singing, or like every singer who thought they were good, like now this is their time to shine. Or like, I don't know. It is fun when bad singers just go and do it. And I guess that's who I would be.
The last time I did karaoke, I think I tried to do a Frank Sinatra song, thinking like I was going to knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
And it was so subpar.
I did Nicki Minaj, and I actually brought the house down. So
I actually remember doing that with
Yeah.
you, and you crushed it.
this one is for the
It was
boys
like a
of the boom
rating. They
system.
like
Top
rated
10.
you, like how accurate you were to the song. Didn't you get like a 99?
No, I think it was 100.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
it was a 99. Okay,
Split the
so
difference.
we get the game, right?
Perfect.
Okay, so first one is Rue, played by Zendaya.
Rue. Ooh, okay. She's got a little edge to her. Zendaya from Oakland. I'm gonna go.
No. Sorry, no.
I know.
Just the character.
I'm working this. I'm working it. I know where you want.
I think we go.
Rue.
I think we go rapid fire. I want like the first thing that comes to your mind.
Keep your head up, Tupac.
Okay. Next one, Cassie, played by Sydney Sweeney.
Cassie, played by Sydney Sweeney. Party in the USA. Miley Cyrus. The Biggie remix.
Oh, that's so good. Yes,
Which
I totally.
I could probably see you doing that one as well.
I actually love that remix. I've never ever been happier. Lexi Howard, played by Maud Apatow.
Oh, okay. Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird.
Okay,
I'm like
good
a bird.
That's funny. I think I maybe would have guessed something more nerdy, but
Do you have one for her?
no, this is not my game. This is your game.
Oh shit.
Jules, played by Hunter Schafer.
Jules. Okay, let me think.
Rapid fire.
Let me think.
No time to think.
She's kind of like cool. Time to Pretend, MGMT.
Is that like take me to? How's that go?
It's it goes like let's date some models, make some I'm butchering the song.
Yeah, okay. And then
Is that a good one? Do you think she would sing that?
Sure, yeah, I like it. Maybe. I honestly she'd probably pick something indie that I would never know about.
Yeah, probably.
And then lastly, Nate Jacobs, played by Jacob Elordi.
Oh, he's doing Drake. He's doing
Oh, interesting.
God's Plan.
Oh, interesting.
God's Plan by Drake.
That's funny. Okay. I could also see him doing a Frank Sinatra song, like trying to be cool and classic. No. Maybe I'm going more on Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, he ain't like that.
Okay, well, thanks for playing. And that
How about Cal, the dad?
I'm sorry. The dad?
Yeah, Cal.
No, he wasn't on my list, but if you'd like to name a song that you think.
I could see him doing like a cringe 80s song, Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Oh, okay. So me and Cal would probably sing the same music at karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah. That's a good game.
That concludes my girls' plain. What do you got for mansplain?
Mine. So I was thinking, like, it's tough to be like, what do I want to mansplain? And I thought about it, and I was banging my head against the wall, and I realized there was one that was just sitting right in front of me, and it's my current obsession with Fontaine's DC. Okay, this is a band out of Ireland. They are extremely talented. These dudes, like, I haven't been obsessed with a band in a very long time. Like maybe like since Arcade Fire back in like 2012.
Yes, of course, Arcade Fire, who sings
Tunnels.
Sure.
The Suburbs.
If you say so.
Neon Bible.
Okay.
I could keep going.
No.
I can mansplain Arcade Fire if you want. We can go there.
No. Please, Fontaine's DC.
Fontaine's DC is so dope, and I just want to put everybody onto them. They're an interesting band. They're like, their genre is just so eclectic. That's like, it feels like 80s music, like, but mixed with 90s and early 2000s. It's like Oasis meets Pixies meets Smashing Pumpkins, all the bands that you love, I'm sure,
yeah,
since you love 90s music so much. And they're awesome. They're on so this is how I found them. Are you familiar with Mr. Bruv on TikTok?
Yeah, because of you.
That's right. I turned you on to Mr. Bruv a little bit.
You could go ahead for the sake of it.
For the listeners who don't know about Mr. Bruv on TikTok, he is this handsome fella. He's a gamer, and he has a beautiful girlfriend.
Oh.
Who they're both beautiful people, objectively.
Interesting.
Are you getting jealous over Mr. Bruv's girlfriend?
Mrs. Bruv?
Faye? Mrs. Bruv?
No, keep going. I'm just listening.
Well, I don't even know how it popped up on my algorithm. But
yeah,
it's
I don't know how pretty girlfriends popped up on your algorithm.
I said it was
either.
Mr. Bruv.
Okay,
so
go on.
They go on dates, and they're like British. They're in London, and they go on these dates, and they're called Bruv dates. And it's them like just sitting at a bar at a pub, and they're drinking their Guinness, and they're sharing little Zyn nicotine packets.
Yeah.
Which I'm back on, by the way. I'm back on Zyn, but that's another topic, another day. And I got one in right now. But anyway, how Mr. Bruv ties into the whole Fontaine's DC of it all is
you want to date his girlfriend.
I do.
Just kidding.
I do want to go on Bruv dates with you. Those are my favorite dates at the pub.
So you just want to
share
take me
nicotine
drink.
packets.
I can't drink beer.
Huh?
I can't drink beer.
You could drink gluten-free beer.
Okay, and then the one time I put in a Zyn, I wanted to fucking throw up immediately.
Yeah, you had a panic attack.
I was like, yeah, give me one of those Zyns. And he's like, no, Taylor. I was like, yeah, hand it over. I did it. The world started spinning.
No Bruv dates in our future. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But on these videos, the song Favorite by Fontaine's DC is playing. And then I just started watching these videos over and over and over again because of the song. It was so catchy. So I was like, you know what? I got to check this band out. I got to see what they're all about. So what do? I download their album and I go to the gym and I go on the Stairmaster.
So you just wanted to tell the story to tell everybody that you go to the gym and do the Stairmaster.
Well, no, I want to tell everybody this is a life hack. If you want to listen to an album, put it on when you go to the Stairmaster. If you can get through the whole album while on the Stairmaster.
You went to the whole album?
I did. It's got to be good music.
That's sick.
And it was. And now, that was like 6 months ago. Now it's the only record I listen to. It's called Romance, Fontaine's DC, that I listen to in the gym. It is the perfect music.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt your mansplain.
Please do.
I thought that the whole reason you started listening to the Fontaines was because their song was the theme song of Mobland.
No, which was that. No, because when we started watching Mobland, which is one of my new favorite shows, fantastic, check it out. The theme song to that is Starbuster by Fontaine's DC.
Yeah.
And it made me like the show even more. But that song's a banger. Each song, which he wrote that song because he didn't have any lyrics going into the recording session. And he had a panic attack on the tube in London.
So he was underprepared.
Underprepared. Scribbled down a bunch of nonsense lyrics. And it turns out to be their best song, like their biggest hit.
That's my favorite song of theirs.
It's a banger. Starbuster by Fontaine's DC.
It does kind of sound like he's having a panic attack while singing that song.
Exactly.
He's like, I want to sing. That's my impression of that song.
We got to stop singing into these mics. We're doing these songs terrible justice.
That felt like a real mansplain, I got to tell you.
Right? Like
yeah,
you just,
like I just
in one ear,
out.
right out the other. Can't wait to talk about Fontaine's DC and ask you questions later about it.
I couldn't even girly that one up.
Well, that's what it's there for.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for you that you found them. Okay, heading into our next segment, TV recap. This is where we recap the shows we're watching weekly. Sometimes it'll be reality TV. Sometimes it'll be HBO. Sometimes it'll be Netflix. We just don't know because we don't know what we're watching until we watch it. This week, we are going into a deeper dive on The Gilded Age and Hunting Wives. So why don't we start with The Gilded Age? We are fully caught up. We're going to talk about last night's episode. So if you haven't watched, don't listen.
Scrub through a little bit.
Yeah, scrub through. So The Gilded Age, let's fucking go. I felt like this episode was kind of like a setup episode. There wasn't a ton of action right away until the end.
The perfect episode right before a season finale.
Yeah. Just to recap a little, Mr. McAllister, he's on the outs. He's on the outs.
What's he doing? He's taking all of the intel that he's gathered throughout society and he's putting it into a book.
I'm dying.
Kind of genius, if you ask me.
He literally is like going into these houses being like, bro, why are you casting me out of society? I don't know. You just told all of my secrets in a book. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, he expected everybody to be just chill with it.
No, he's a snitch. He's a snitch. Doesn't he know snitches get stitches?
Yeah.
Snitches get cut out of society.
I thought Mrs. Astor was completely in the right, kicking his ass out of her Gilded Age home.
Didn't understand that he went into these houses being like, and then he was like, and then Mrs. Russell was like, well, I'm going to invite divorced woman. And he's like, but you're not going to invite me? She's like, fuck no. Like, dude, like, you're a snitch.
Yeah, he was a little bitch about it.
Can you do a Mr. McAllister?
Mr. McAllister. I always got to start by saying the person's name.
Oh, that's interesting. I think you're missing the upward intonationer. The upward Mr. McAllister.
Mr. McAllister. Miss Astor, I didn't mean to put all your dirty secrets into my book and made a fortune off it. Why can't I go to your party?
Well, because you simply embarrassed us.
All right, we might have to throw that in the rotation of the Gilded Age sketches.
Oh, I was just improvising just now. But yeah, for sure. Okay.
Nothing we do is going to be better than that scene. That was an incredible scene.
No, yeah. Okay, so the next thing that happened is Larry found copper and solved all of Mr. Russell's problems, and they're rich again.
Just like that.
And just like that.
And they acted like it was another Tuesday.
I'm sorry. I need to point this out. Every time people come into mass amounts of fortune on this show, it's just like, very good, very well, very good day. I'm like,
unless it's Jack. Jack's the only one who's just like, holy shit.
Totally.
I have money now?
Yes, totally. Like, Larry just saved their entire being, and they're like, very well, son, good job. Or like when
pat on the back.
When Ada finally got all that money from the priest, just so happens that just when they lose all their money, Ada gets a priest left money to her, and they're all like, oh, so we don't have to move? Hip hip hooray. Like, no, I'm sorry, why are you not screaming, crying, throwing up on the ground?
Yeah, speaking of coming into money, I'm seeing some clips online about a little, not an Easter egg, but a foreshadowing from the very first episode.
Yeah.
About Marion having inherited the railroad bonds.
Yeah. I don't know what
that's going to maybe come into play.
I don't know what that means because I'm an idiot. So what does that mean?
Okay, well, I don't even know how to mansplain that. I'm waiting for the show to get into that
like,
whole
what is a bond,
storyline,
you know?
so I can understand.
It's
a very educational show.
Isn't a bond? Aren't bonds dead, by the way? But isn't a bond?
I don't believe so.
What you get when you're born, and they're like, here. It's kind of like, I think a bond is
Take a breath.
I think a bond is basically
woman-splain bonds right now.
Here's this, double it, and give it back to yourself.
I'm not going to out myself by being so stupid on here. So
I'm going to out myself right now. I'm pretty sure a bond, you get it when you're born.
Okay.
And they're like, here's $50, little baby. And then when you turn 18, now it's $100. I'm
going to fact check that later, and we'll get back to the regs on that one.
So, but I don't know how that translates to railroads. Here's a little, maybe it's like, here's a little tiny piece of a railroad, and when you're 18, you're gonna own all the railroads.
It just seems like the two storylines are going to connect at some point, and I'm excited for it. Season 4 got renewed, by the way.
Hell yeah,
for
it did.
Gilded Age. They should keep going. I think this is a show that can go to like 7 or 8 seasons for sure.
Oh, totally. And like they could do the England crossover and all that good stuff. Another thing that happened in this episode is Marion is not forgiving Larry for being at the strip club. Oh my God, she is just not letting it go. She would have.
Would you let it go?
Okay, that's a fascinating question. Here's the thing. I agree with her. And also, he wasn't at a strip club. It was like a brothel.
Yeah, it was a brothel. It was
a brothel. I just think she's
it was a place of ill repute.
I just think she's. I can't marry Larry. I think she's overcompensating in the sense of like, hear him out. Like she was running away. She gave him a letter and was like, no, I don't even want to hear it. And then he was like, no, I just went there for a drink. He got his story corroborated. I don't know. Forgive him. He's got so much money. Come on.
Listen, Marion's MO is just leave him. Cut ties, get out of there.
She
don't need no man.
Loves breaking off an engagement.
She wants to be a spinster.
Loves breaking off an engagement.
Yeah, she's ready. She wants to be a spinster.
I do feel like she is the type that would have Find My Friends in today's society. If she lived today, she would have Find My Friends, and that's how she would have found out Larry didn't go to Delmonico's and he was at the brothel.
Maybe there's a sketch in that. We'll see.
Yeah. I do agree with her. Like, why'd you lie? You know? If you said, I'm going out to dinner with the boys, and then I found out that you were at a brothel, I'd be like, yeah, no, I guess it's kind of bad when I think about it that way.
There you go.
Okay, another thing that happened was an incredible and heartbreaking performance by Blake Ritson, who is, of course...
Oscar.
Very good. His lover, John Adams, got brutally murdered on the streets of New York City by a horse and buggy. That was insane.
Yeah, that was wild. Spoiler alert there.
The whole thing's a spoiler.
That's true.
Yeah.
Continue.
And essentially, Marion, understands, I think through so many words, that John Adams was his lover. And it was a really beautiful scene of, I will accept you no matter what. And I thought that was just so well done. And
masterclass acting, that whole sequence.
Yeah, because none of the language, none of the dialogue was actually that, but you could feel all of it from what they were saying underneath. I also think the mom kind of caught the gist that that's what he was hinting at when he had the breakdown.
A mother always knows.
A mother, especially her.
A mother, yeah, especially her. She can read between the lines.
And you know what? Love that he got the lake house.
Good for him, man.
Season 4, I want to see Oscar at the lake house with his like cunty little sunglasses and his cocktails.
He better not give it up. We got to see that set.
Dude, yeah, when he was like, I don't want it, I was like, take the lake house, Oscar. You lost your love. Take the lake house. Another thing that happened is Bertha is getting cast aside. I'm sorry. Call me a woman apologist. Call me a villain apologist. I feel bad for her.
Bertha, oh yeah,
Mrs. Russell.
Her husband and son are kind of done with her shit.
That scene was
They
so
don't like her
sad
answer.
when
So sad.
when she was standing there. She's like, "Oh, good news. They caught the person leaking," and they were like, yeah, shut up.
She's like, no big deal. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now.
I'm gonna go fuck myself."
I'm hosting a big party in Newport. Please join me if you can.
I feel bad, like, I don't know. I understand she's gone a little too far, but also I feel like, she's just a woman living in a man's world trying to be on top. And I do think I do think in a twisted way she's trying to do what's best for her kids, but she's just like overly heavy-handed in it.
It's just good storytelling, good writing, because a couple episodes ago I was pretty much out on her. And
then, really?
Well, yeah, because before she went to see her daughter in England to kind of right the wrongs there.
Oh, that was so good.
You're just kind of like, man, you're just super selfish. But I agree with you. I think at the end of the day, deep down, it's for the betterment of her children.
It's kind of giving pageant mom a little bit, where it's like it's like the moms who weren't pretty enough to be in the pageant, so they make their daughter do it, and the daughter's like, I don't want to do it. But actually, the whole arranged marriage was based on Consuelo Vanderbilt, the real person, and her mom set her up in an arranged marriage with the Duke. But apparently, that was like even the marriage was really awful, and he was terrible and abusive. So I'm really happy they didn't take it that direction.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not making the Duke a monster, because then the show would just take a super dark turn.
Oh my God,
the show
I couldn't
never
watch
really
it.
gets too dark. This season, you've had moments like the John Adams death was very sad. Oscar's reaction to that was pretty sad.
But yeah, usually they're just like, we're caring about soup, or, or catching the person leaking the secrets, which was such a great scene.
And it took 3 seasons. We finally got our first gunshot.
Okay, so the big ender, Daddy Railroad, got shot. I was shocked.
I wasn't. I felt like it was everything was leading up to something bad happening.
Yeah.
And
well,
of course
everything just felt too good in that moment. And I think that's where my fear of when things are too good, I feel like something bad must go wrong. A gunshot must go off.
Do you think it was his former employee?
I do think it was Clay. Or they want us to think that, but I do think it had to be Clay. I read in an interview with Morgan Spector, who plays Daddy Railroad. Yeah, I read interviews. And he spoke about how that gunshot, it's such a departure from the tone of the show, and it's a perfect place for this. I think it's a perfect place for that to happen, because it's now we've really set up the 2 seasons of this world, and like you said, nothing bad really happens. Boom, gunshot. It's a total tonal shift, and now I think it could kind of start leaning more into whatever that tone is.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where the next episode takes off and what they do with season 4. It's fantastic.
I just gotta say though, if they kill him, like, he better live. HBO killed Daddy Roy. If they kill Daddy Railroad, like, I'm finding HBO.
HBO kills dads. Ned Stark.
Oh yeah.
Pedro Pascal. Joel.
Oh yeah. Oh, HBO. What do you got against dads?
It's kind of like the Disney formula: kill off the parents.
Yeah, or like in HBO's case, kill off the hot dads.
Yeah, you think Logan Roy's a babe, right?
Total babe.
Total babe. It's your hall pass.
No, it's not. Okay.
Another show that we have been binging and have finished last night, The Hunting Wives on Netflix.
On Pornhub.
On Pornhub. Whoa, this show, it goes there. So apparently it was supposed to be on Stars.
Yeah, so
which it explains all the nudity, because like you brought up while we were watching it, you're like, I don't think I've ever seen tits on Netflix before.
Never seen tits and a dick on Netflix. I did try to fact check that. I looked up on Google like tits and dick Netflix, and a lot of weird stuff came up, so I can't confirm.
Yeah, that's a weird Google search.
Yeah, I can't confirm nor deny that, but yeah, I don't remember seeing nudity on Netflix like this.
This is like a soft core porn.
Would you say soft corn?
Soft corn? I wouldn't say soft corn. I'd say soft core porn.
But like,
there's a lot of lesbian scenes. There's some pegging.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes there.
I don't know if I'd call it soft core. Like, okay.
Well, it ain't hardcore.
I don't really want to get into like the
right. We can go more so into the story and characters.
Yeah,
but
let's do that. But I issued a warning on my story because a lot of people wanted me to watch it, and I'm like, you gotta like be like, yeah, there's a ton of naked sex.
I mean,
I
if you
sound
have
like
kids,
such
we're
a
fine.
loser.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Okay, well, it's just like Saltburn. When I just said, I made a joke one time on Instagram. I said, it's a family-friendly movie. Go see it with
It
your
is.
parents. And then people didn't know I was joking, and they saw it with their parents, and like, oh my God, people were not happy. So
Friendly family fun. We watched that movie with your mom. It was totally fine.
she loved it.
Yeah.
No, she didn't love like watching it with us. She just loved the movie.
Kiki passed the vibe check. She
Dude,
was just
Kiki's
like,
never.
what's the big deal? It's just a bathtub.
Yeah, she was. Well, no,
just
I
a
think
drain.
she thought that was kind of gross.
Yeah, no, it was.
But she also is so unbothered by like disgusting things in movies. She will sit on the couch and she watched Midsummer, and like all the treacherous
In the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day, and she's putting on her makeup, just watching like a man jump off a cliff and then get his head bashed in. She's like, "What's the big deal? I didn't think it
Casual
was that
horror fan.
scary."
Yeah.
But back to the Hunting Wives,
I just have to say, the main character in Hunting Wives,
played by Brittany Snow.
played by Brittany Snow, awful human being. Like a terrible character to root for. Nobody in that show really has any
Redeemable
qualities at all.
Interesting.
Not one.
Well, the mom of the daughter who was murdered, she had redeemable qualities.
Okay, so if you haven't seen the show, skip through. Yeah, but at the end of this, she brings a shotgun to someone's house. That's
Well, yeah,
crazy behavior.
But
I get it. No, she definitely is the only redeemable character.
and the girl who got killed, she was redeemable.
Yeah, she was a sweet girl.
No, but I know what you're saying. Like all the wives, you're like, you're all terrible people.
Terrible human beings.
Also, how many people died at the end of that show?
Quite a bit.
So it was a shocking amount.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it was like, let's just start killing them off.
It was like it was a trashy good TV show. Like it was done very well.
Yeah.
It moved along.
I gotta say, Malin Ackerman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but she was like the star of the show.
Oh, so good.
I thought she was incredible. I think that this show could have really made or break on the performances, and I think she was just so grounded and so believable and so fun to watch that it was really great.
One thing that threw me off though, and this has nothing to do with her as an actor.
Her wigs.
Yeah, she had a wig in the beginning, and then towards the end of the season, she wasn't wearing a wig anymore.
Yeah, dude, the wigs were bad. Like, you watch The Gilded Age, the wigs are incredible. Seamless.
Well, we're talking about Stars and HBO. Netflix.
Yeah, but I
was
mean,
supposed to be for Stars.
Yeah, I don't really know the budget, but even SNL, I'm like, their wigs feel kind of better than the Hunting Wives. Like, I think they did that because she gets a makeover, and then it's her real hair at the end.
Yeah, it was a good watch. People were like, "You got to make a sketch about this." We're
I'm like, how?
Yeah,
Do you want me
how?
to just take my top off? Like, what do? I genuinely don't know how I can make a sketch out of that. But yeah, Hunting Wives, I would say it was the perfect summer fling for me. It was a Yellowstone meets Pornhub meets murder mystery. I don't know. Okay, finishing up with our last segment, we're gonna do a segment that we did last week that got a really fun reaction called "Oh, I'm Sorry."
The one that I fell flat on my face doing, where everybody was like, "Dude, are you a narc?"
No, so "Oh, I'm Sorry" is a segment we do where James and I give kind of like a hot take, but we're apologizing for it. So we go on a little rant and we're sorry to say it, but we're gonna say it.
I'm not going to really mean my apology for the one that I'm gonna do.
I'm so excited. Yeah, James was like, I don't think I should do I'm Sorry's. And I'm like, no, you have to do that.
I was ready to tap out.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this is fun. We got to grow.
You're way better at... It's going to sound bad. You're way better at like complaining about things than I am. I'm such a go with the flow type of fella.
Thank you so much. I think that's an act. I actually think you complain a lot behind closed doors. I hear the complaints, but the world doesn't hear your complaints.
You're engaged to me. You're supposed to hear,
Everybody hears my complaints.
Yeah, I'm not a big complainer. I don't like to rock the boat, but I have a good, oh, I'm sorry.
I can't wait.
I'll kick it off.
I'm going to start because
You're going to make me follow your, oh, I'm sorry?
No, because mine's short. You know what mine is. And I think that I think yours is the main event. I'm the opener.
Take it away.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Could fitness influencers stop shitting on different forms of working out? Like, please stop telling me that Pilates and running won't make me look good. You know what's not going to make me look good? Sitting on the couch and sitting on my fucking ass, which is exactly what I'm going to do if you keep telling me that I shouldn't be doing these things. Like, oh, you should be lifting weights. Oh, just shut up, you know? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Fruit actually has high sugars and high carbs. You know what also has high sugar and high carbs? The fucking cake I'd be eating if I wasn't eating this fruit. So just like stay in your lane. Let me work out, let me move a little, and just like check yourselves, okay? I'm sorry. What do you think?
So passionate about
I
it.
just think that the online, like, listen, I know there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I totally get that people need to overcorrect and educate, and I'm all for educating, but could we stop educating by putting other shit down? Like, you could just tell me, like, lifting weights is good without being like, and doing Pilates is bad.
Yeah, I think two things can be true,
Yes.
especially in the fitness community. And there's so many fitness influencers out there.
It's too
Everybody's
much.
trying to have a take. Too many takes out there, by the way.
Including ours.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's just it's so polluted where it's like you could look up anything and they'll say it's bad for you.
I think the way to go about health and fitness is
Because we're health and fitness experts.
stick to the basics.
Just stick to the basics. Move your body and don't eat as
protein.
much.
Don't go too crazy on carbs. Everything in balance.
Wait, I didn't mean don't eat as much, by the way. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You could eat a good amount as long as you move your body a good amount.
I always go back to what they say about, like, hey, if your dog needed to lose weight, what would you do? Walk it more and feed it a little less. And it's like, yeah.
And there you go. You just solved the whole fitness industry right there.
You're welcome. Fitness influencers, you're all out of a job.
All right, ready for my I'm sorry?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This one happened recently, by the way.
Okay, no, you just go into it.
Oh, I'm sorry. When did it become socially acceptable to...
Yes, we're keeping that in.
No.
Are you sweating?
No.
No, we're keeping that in.
No.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here we go. For real this time.
Take two.
Oh, I'm sorry. When did it become socially acceptable to clip your toenails in a public gym? I don't need to be...
No, wait, preach. You're king. You're going up. Just commit.
Here we go. Take 3. Oh, I'm sorry. When did it become socially acceptable for people to clip their toenails in a public gym? I'm in the gym the other day in the locker room, which if you're going to clip your toenails, sure, that might be the place to do it. But I still don't think it's right. This guy kicks his leg up on a shared bench, by the way, lays down a towel and starts clipping away. I'm trying to get my BPMs down to a normal rate. I'm sweating. I'm trying to wash my hands. Last thing I need is to be worrying about toenail shrapnel flying in my face. And I clip my toenails at home, by the way, and I know sometimes there's some strays. So this guy's clipping toenails in the gym. There's probably loose nails on the ground that my 70-year-old locker neighbor is going to step on because he's walking around barefoot. It's disgusting. And what's the rush? Why do you have to clip your toenails from the gym to wherever the hell you're going? Save it for home. This is demonic behavior. I'm done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Amazing.
Would you agree?
I would 100% agree. I've had a similar experience, but it was on an airplane. Someone was clipping their, maybe they were filing their nails.
Arrest that person.
You know what? I think this is going to be a big common thing that we're going to keep saying in I'm Sorry, which is bring back shame. Okay, before we wrap up the show, going to go over a little reminders, or like we like to call them, regminders.
Regminders? Is that new? We've never used that before.
I use it to myself all the time.
Okay, regminders.
Do
Here
we
they come.
hate it? Maybe we shouldn't.
No, I like it. We're keeping it now.
Okay, reminders, regminders. The regular sketch show is going on tour. Yes, that's us. We're going on tour. We're going live. Our first show in Boston is officially sold out.
Sold out. You guys rock. We cannot wait for the Boston show.
So if you want to get your tickets, I would get them now than later. Don't be like me with jury duty and procrastinate, because you know what? It might just sell out.
So if you're in Philadelphia, DC, grab your tickets now. If you're in Portland or Seattle, grab your tickets now. We're performing in Los Angeles as well as Chicago and San Francisco.
So yeah, get your live tickets. Another reminder is Reg merch. It's dropping this week. I'm wearing the Reg shirt right now. A lot of people are asking if it's cropped and tucked up. No, that's just me because I'm a child and wear short shirts. It's a full length t-shirt. We're gonna have a sweatshirt, and James is repping the hat. If you're watching right now, one of the Regs.
The Regs. I'm really stoked on the merch. The quality is really good.
It's insane.
We spent a long time sourcing the material, so we're excited to get that out to you guys. And any purchase is going to help us take this show on the road so we can go out and see more of your beautiful faces. So thank you all for the support.
Another reminder is that Splitsville, we're hosting the screening for Neon. And so if you want to come to that free screening, it's a month before the movie actually comes out. So you could brag to all your friends that you saw an exclusive invite. So sign up at the link in our bio on Instagram. And lastly...
And the show is this Saturday in LA. August 9th. It's important details.
Of course. People have clicked off of this episode already, but by the way.
That's fine. We still have people listening. I believe in you.
He just winked in the camera if you're not watching. Can I give the last one?
Please do.
Subscribe to our podcast. Yeah, wherever you get your podcasts, feel free to subscribe. Tell your friends. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to comment anywhere. Give us 5 stars. Tell us how big my rack is. I don't know.
We love it. We love the comments. We love all you guys. Thank you for listening in.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week.
Do we do the thing?
Fuck off.